Howdy ESSM 406. Today we're going to talk about how to use the program Peerceptiv. So we've been going through the course and talking about peer review in other scientists' work. This program will give you the opportunity to do your own peer review of other students in the class. Now this is really great for a bunch of different reasons. First of all, you get to be exposed to how other people are writing, and that always helps you understand your own writing better. Secondly, it really helps you develop your critical skills for reading and critiquing another student's work. So we're going to go through this short video to teach you a little bit more about the program and how it works. There's also a student guide available at the website that you see below. So what is Peerceptiv? So it's an objective, research-validated platform for sharing your work products with your classmates. It's been under research for over a decade, and it's a super reliable and valid assessment as much as it would be just from one person. So you're going to have the opportunity to have 3 reviewers and one of your TAs or me read your paper as well. Finally, Peerceptiv is a cloud-based double-blind program. So you don't know whose paper you're critiquing, and you don't know who's critiquing yours. Peerceptiv is excellent for improving your writing skills, your critical thinking, and becoming a much more analytical reasoner. It's a very important skill to develop, and it's a really good learning benefit for giving back feedback, having a very good handle on how to deliver feedback is incredibly important throughout your life. And there's also this student-to-student teaching relationship. Because we're not in the classroom together, this is another way to interact and see what other projects your fellow students are working on. So how do you use Peerceptiv? It's very important to know you don't need to create an account. You just need to click on the Peerceptiv, that's messed up there, sorry, Peerceptiv link in eCampus, and it'll be on our website. You answer a few questions, and then I've already registered you into Peerceptiv. If you're trying to do it before we log in, it may be too soon, but that will be open as soon as the memos are created. So don't go through Peerceptiv through their website. It only works for us in eCampus. So there's 3 steps in Peerceptiv. First of all, you upload your own memo onto the web. So just follow the course instructions on which format. I think it's supposed to be under doc in hours, but we'll make sure when you log in what it says. And just to make sure that the proper files uploaded and all the data are intact. The second step is to review the work of your peers. So you'll be doing at least 3 other papers that you'll be reviewing. So you really want to offer constructive feedback. You rate the performance. 7 is high, 1 is low. And then finally, you get the chance to back evaluate. So you are able to share with the person who critiqued your paper whether it was helpful to you or not. Was it specific enough to help you improve your writing? And did it help you improve in the skills or better understand the concept? As well, you could get that information back about your own critiques. So the best reviews earn a rating of 5. Again, it's how to upload. Don't put your name on the assignment. It'll be automatically marked through your UIN on who submitted what. And this is important because this is what helps keep it a double blind. Click the title to access the assignment. So we'll be doing memos 1 through 6, or actually 5. And then just click on this here, upload your document to upload your assignment. You can revise your submission until the review begins. The second piece is the review. This is why it's really important to stay up to date with the class, because everyone will be reading and writing at the same time. So you want to make sure that we can share back and forth. So for the date up to the deadline, there's no late penalty. There's a late penalty after it. So you have the review deadline, the grace period deadline, and then there's the back evaluation deadline. If you're beyond this period, we won't be able to include you in the program. So it's important, very, very important to stay up to date with all the writing assignments. You can submit up to 24 hours late before the review deadline, but remember who will be reviewing your papers. You want people that are on top of it. So you want yours on time and you want their review on time. You can't access assignments to review until you've submitted your own work. But if you don't submit, if you are not able to submit your own memo, you will be able to do the review process and earn points for the review, which is very important in your grade. So the main student dashboard is laid out as a timeline. It's got dates, a progress bar, and color prompts to help guide you. The example here shows the student is in the reviewing phase and 1 of 3 required reviews are completed. And for the document allocation to reviewers, so the reviewer is given the document with the least number of reviews, which is 3, already assigned. This does exclude your own document and already viewed ones. So you'll request the document, you'll complete review, you'll get another one, and then you'll get to have another one. You'll request the final one, and you'll get to finish that. And then there is a bonus. If you want to do more reviews, you are more than welcome to. It's going to make you stronger, and it gives you extra credit, up to 9% for 3 extra reviews. So that's another reason to get it done early. So how do you do the review? You want to use the dimensions, reviewing dimensions to evaluate your peers' documents. And you'll have all these questions, and then you'll have the levels of what part of the elements were included. So you really want to provide a constructive and useful comment when instructed to do so. Like, don't just say, hey, this is great. Say, I really appreciated how you detailed this particular piece of the environmental law as it stands and the improvements to it. Something much more specific. Now, the back evaluation. The back evaluation is at the end of the review period. You'll get an email that tells you to read your reviews, and then you get to rate your reviews. So for each dimension, rate the helpfulness and specificity of each review on a scale of low being 1 and high being 5. So if you really have helpful and specific reviews, give them a 5. But if they're just kind of brief, generic reviews with little detail and no solutions suggested, it'll be a 2 or a 1. Like if they just say, this is great, that would be a 1. If it's a, this is a great because A, B, and C, that would be a 5. So enter the rating as appropriate, add comments as to how the reviewer could have offered you more helpful and specific feedback. And don't forget to click save when you're finished. And you can do a back evaluation for each review that you've received. So there's 3 components that make up your Peerceptiv grade. The document grade, which is awarded by your peers and benchmarked by me. There's the reviewing grade, so that's the quality and accuracy of the reviews, which is worth 40%. And then there's the task grade, so just completing the tasks is 20%. That's uploading, reviewing, back reviewing. So up to 9% extra credit for completing the 3 additional reviews like I told you about. We have 5 opportunities for this, so there's a lot of opportunity for you to help your grade. And that's it. If you have any other questions, let me know. And I'm really excited about using this program because you get to be the one experiencing the scientific process as the same as the scientist of the papers that you are using in your own memos. So I hope you have a lot of fun with this. If you have any questions, let your TAs or I know, and we will help you out. Good luck, everyone.